model, and actor, London-born Rohan Quine studied at Cambridge, spent a year in Los Angeles, and now lives in New York City. As an actor, Rohan can be seen in the soon-to-be-released films Elections with Matthew Broderick and Zoo with Debbie Harry. As a model, Rohan has been featured in ads for Absolute Vodka, has worked in fashion layouts with top model Tyson Beckford, and made a tasteful appearance on The Maury Povich Show. His novel, Hallucinations, is actually a collection of 4 dark novellas. Published by Demon Angel Press, Hallucinations has brought Quine recognition as one of the most exciting emerging writers in the New York underground.
Hi, we're here with Rohan Quine. You're a multimedia artist. Is there any art form in particular that you consider to be the main one?
In terms of actual ability, I think it's writing. That is not, however, what pays the rent, because, as we know, there's only a teeny handful of pulp fiction writers that actually pay the rent.
Your book, Hallucinations, is there anything you can tell us about that?
Well, the back cover calls it an obsessive fantasy of dark androgyny, ironic horror, and apocalyptic beauty.
Are there any themes in particular that run through your work?
In the writing, yeah, I guess there are enormous, gigantic, egotistical, and not entirely serious performances, concepts, and there's usually some sort of device whereby the world is being addressed. Silly really, but fun to write from inside, sort of apocalyptic visions coupled with all that, and mirrors and eyes, and they're not conventional, they don't have conventional characters or conventional plots really. They are constructions of a million shards of bits and pieces that occur to me, in which I produce independently and then sort of cobble them together.
Do you consider personal image to be an art form in itself?
Yeah, it can be. Obviously some people like to just hide away, like all those folks behind the camera, for example, and others wish for some reason to hog the limelight in front of the camera. That can be part of, that sort of persona can be part of an artistically presented thing. Games can be played with the image as image of someone. They don't need to present things through a transparent lens. It's showmanship, really.
An element of your image is androgyny. Is there anything philosophical or political behind that?
Yeah, partly. Following on from just its being natural, there is also a political element, which is that I think that macho and masculinity, or masculine behavior, is responsible for so many wars and so many killings and so much disaster around the world, that this is a cliche, but I think it's true. If more women were in charge, fewer people would be killing each other. I think it's very obvious that that's the case. And so if I can help to assail the structure whereby there is such a powerful concealed set of instructions for each person to go by, a set of boundaries that they must not transgress. Being as I naturally transgress them anyway, I enjoy inhabiting that.
Okay, we're going to take you to a video of Rohan reading a selection from his book, Hallucinations.
The vault of leaves above is dense and luminous, receding to a needle-sharp stiletto of infinity ahead of us. Attached to the tree trunks, candelabra flicker by the gloom of the swamps, like motes on the edges of the cone of a moonbeam. Every drop of nectar on the foliage is highlit with a magically exaggerated pinprick of light, as in a modern stylization of Elysium. We pass an underwater tiger in a raised glass tank, prowling up and down its prison, never resting. Each splash from the pole echoes out across the water, down the tunnel, through the regress, into folds of flooded forest endless centuries away. The lightness of our movement on the river where we trail our hands, the gold glint of eyes below the branching of your lashes, and the lapping of the water as it slops at the boat with the gurgle of a kiss.